Well, one of the things I love the most about this ministry is that we have just as much opportunity to disciple and evangelize on this side of the box as we do overseas. And in a meeting like this, we're talking about the gospel opportunities that we have for children in desperate circumstances overseas, but we do also have opportunities for people to live out their faith and come to know the Lord through opportunities here locally in the U.S. We know that because of Jesus, as we come to know Jesus, that we want to live out our faith and we want to offer our bodies as living sacrifices. And so we love to be able to connect people with a passion that the Lord may have given them in ministry and with their gifts and opportunities. And I know in a room this size, after we've heard what we've heard about the ministry, as you hear about just the vast effectiveness of Operation Christmas Child and just how God uses these boxes to change children's lives, that there are people in here who are saying, what can we do? How can we do more in this ministry? And not everyone will say that. Some of you love the ministry, but you have other ministries that you're passionate about. But one of the things I love the most about my job is that I get to interview people as they come and fill out an application and want to serve with our ministry. And I love to hear their stories of how God brought them here. And always when I ask the question, how did God bring you here and why did you fill out this application? People always say, God just wouldn't let me go. He just prompted my heart and he wants me to serve with this ministry. So I know that there are going to be people here that God is prompting, that God is calling to this. So I just wanted to share with you a couple of ways that you can be involved with us. Before I do that, I just want to share one staggering statistic. At least I think it's staggering, because when you're in Operation Christmas Child world and you love packing boxes and you come to these type of meetings, you think everybody's packing boxes with us and everybody knows about Operation Christmas Child. But that's just not true. And we've done some research across our region, which is Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. And we do not have one single area team out of all 38 area teams that we have that have more than 30% of churches involved in packing boxes. So that to me is a pretty significant number. I would expect it to be more, at least over 50%. And that 30% is our highest number in the region. And most of our areas are somewhere around 15 to 20% of churches participating. And so it just gives you a little glimpse into just the education that needs to happen in our region about Operation Christmas Child. People either don't know who we are or they don't really fully understand what we're doing. So we have opportunities year round for people to serve in different capacities to get the message out about what is it that we're doing with Operation Christmas Child, to let people know the impact that we're having. And so one of those ways is working with local churches, partnering with them and supporting them and letting them know who we are, educating them, helping Charity Packing to pack more, and helping churches who don't know about us to know and get involved with us. Same with community groups. If you have a lot of connections with community groups, or if you just have a desire to see more schools and businesses and restaurants and Girl Scout, Boy Scout troops, things like that, community groups packing with us, we have a role for that where you can partner and get the word out to those types of organizations. And then we have a prayer team. As you know, with our ministry, everything is based on a foundation of prayer. Prayer team prays not only with and for the members of our area team who are out and sharing this message, but they also mobilize groups in prayer. And they give people the opportunity in our communities to be able to pray once a month for some very specific prayer requests for our ministry. And then finally, we have a media team where people can try to get the word out through media outlets, through newspapers or radio or TV, as we have interesting opportunities in our communities to share the ministry. We want to get that out into the media and impact people that way. And so whatever your gifts may be, if you have a passion for this ministry, we could have a place for you to serve, a place where you could really make an impact here locally and grow the impact of this ministry. And so if you have interest in this, if you feel God prompting your heart, you can talk to me afterward, or you can talk to anybody here that we introduced earlier that was a member of the area team, and we'd be happy to talk to you. We'd love to get your information, and we can contact you and start the process. And I just want to give you just some comfort in knowing that we are very intentional about who we bring onto our team. We'll want to get to know you a little bit and see how has God gifted you and why do you want to serve with us, and really make sure it's a good fit for you, because we want people serving in the right role at the right season, in the right way, so that you can make an impact for the Lord and also find joy in what you're doing. So we can open up that process, or the other way that you can indicate interest is you can go to our website, the Operation Christmas Child website, and we have a whole volunteer webpage there. You can watch videos of other people that are serving in roles, or you can fill out your application there. And so, anyway, I hope that some of you want to serve. I hope that we can continue to partner together to grow this ministry in this area. Thanks.